Okay, hello and welcome to part two of the final Head of Household competition for 1984, Ready or Not. This competition is called Trivial Trivia, and here's how it works. For this challenge, we will be testing your game knowledge from this season. We will be providing each of you with a map on a Google Sheet that has various statements on different spots on a grid. On both sides of each statement, there will be a blank box. Your job is to fill in the blank boxes with the names of your former house guests so that the house guest placed on each empty square correctly fits the prompts on each side of them. For example, if one box said, was HOH in round 17, and the next box said, never won a power of veto, you would fill in this box with a house guest who was both the HOH in round 17 and also never won a power of veto. You will be provided with a name bank with each of the eliminated house guests for your convenience. But be careful as each player's name can only be used once in the final solution. Though they may match several prompts on the board, there's only one correct solution. Once you believe you are finished, you will say check out loud. I will want you to say check and your name. So like check Fredo or check dash. Um, if you are wrong, we will not be telling you how many of your answers you have correct or incorrect. We'll just be saying no or wrong. So it's clear that you have not finished. Your opponent can still work on their puzzle while we check yours, so be careful that you want to call check. We will be as fast as we can checking. We're going to be watching it as it's going, so we'll pretty much know if you're right or wrong. But just be careful. Um, and you are not allowed to make any changes while we are checking. You may not use any reference sheets or notes to help you with this challenge. If you are both still competing after 30 minutes, then we will let you use notes. Um, we will let you know when that time has come. So just keep working until then. In the end, whoever finishes the puzzle correctly first will win the challenge and advance to face Zach in part three on finale night. Do you have any questions?
So so you're saying it's two statements per box?
So basically, it's like a grid where there is like a blank box and a statement, and then a blank box and a statement. Every statement that touches a blank box needs to align with the house guest name that you put in that box.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes. So it'll be on a Google Sheet. I'm assuming you're both on a computer. I can
Yeah.
tell that already. So when you click on the sheet, which you should already have editing access once I send it to you, it'll start on sheet one, which is like completely blank, and then on the bottom it says part two. You'll click part two, and that's where you'll be able to see the puzzle. And at the bottom it has all the names of all the evicted and former house guests on it. So what I'll end up doing, because obviously I can't send you both the thing at the same time, I will have you put your hands up. I'll send both, and then I'll tell you both to go at the same time. And then you can take your hands out of frame, whatever. Um, so yeah.
So
Um,
that's gonna be like 15 statements then?
there's 15 blank boxes. I'm not sure the number of statements, but
Okay.
there are a couple spots. I think there's two spots where there are three statements that
Oh,
will
it's for the
connect to a blank
quitters?
box. What?
It's for the quitters? Because that's three.
No, there's like a blank box that has like one statement on each side and on the bottom, and then there's one that has one on each side and on the top. So it needs to connect to all three of those.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's only two
You'll
spots that are like that.
when you see it, it'll make sense.
Yeah,
It'll make
no. I think
sense.
that I have done something like this before, I think.
Yeah. So okay. Do you guys have any other questions?
So 30 minutes with no notes, and after 30 minutes we can have notes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And don't be sneaky. If we find out, we'll be upset. So please don't do that.
I will be watching your eyes.
Okay. Any last minute questions before I send you guys the links?
No.
Good luck, Dash.
Oh,
Good luck.
okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm sending the proper one to the proper people. If you guys can put your hands in frame for me, I will get those sent. And just keep your hands up until I tell you to. It'll just be right in your production chat. And just remember, once you do click it, you'll need to click into that second sheet. There's a spot on the bottom that says part two on it. That's where you will go to find the actual puzzle. So, okay. Are you both ready?
I guess.
Okay. Three, two, one, go. Good luck.
And I just move the names to the things, right?
Yeah, you can either move it or type it.
Okay.
Either way.
Puta madre. Me, Laura. Mm-mm. with other question when I'm doing this, I need to fill the white spaces or the black spaces.
The like yellow spaces is where
Okay,
you need to put the the spots. Yeah.
that's why my math wasn't matching.
Yeah, there you go. Obviously not confirming that's a correct answer, but that is the
Yeah, yeah,
correct
yeah, yeah.
spot to put
I
an
know.
answer.
I
You
know.
got
I was
it.
like, my math isn't matching, but now it is.
You're fine.
The first one. Something will happen to my screen. Never mind, I'm back. Fuck. Okay, wanna pee?
Get one of these.
Okay. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Fuck. Running low on battery. 1 second, please. Okay, we're back.
We have one quick mistake in the puzzle. Callie should be that bottom left corner where it connects was saved by someone else using the veto on them and cast only 2 eviction votes. That is incorrect, but that's where Callie's name needs to be.
I need check Fredo.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Well, o-
Incorrect.
Okay. Hmm. Fredo check.
Congratulations, Fredo. You have won part 2 and will face off with Zach in part 3.
Congrats.
Okay.
I'm winning that. Oh my God.
Thanks.
Congrats, Fredo. Good job. Dash, you were doing good too. There were a couple that were mixed around, but it's all good. So I believe we said tomorrow night, 8:30. I think that's what we put in the chat. You guys had both confirmed it. We'll make sure that Zach confirms it as well. But yeah, that's all we've got for you guys. Um, so if you need anything between now and then, let us know. But good luck.
Thank you, Michael.
Congrats.